with our lining machine, we're going to need a fresh can of paint. So I grabbed a full can because I'm going to be doing the batter's box and the lines. So in this case right there, it should look like it should have a tip on it. Inside the line machine, there's a slot down there. What we want to do is make sure the can is adequately shaken up. We put it inside of here, and then there's a little groove. And all we do is we just slide it into that groove. Once we did there, there's a grip area right here, and what that does, that's going to pull the paint can. It's going to make a spray. Now I'll just demonstrate a little bit clearer. So as I hit the button, makes the line extremely simple. What I want to demonstrate to you guys though is imagine that we were done with that. This can of paint is now empty. What we want to ensure that we don't have any problems with is graffiti and things like that. So let's first talk about two different situations. One is the can actually still has paint in it, and we want to make sure that we're adequately maintaining our supply of paint. We don't want any paint cans drying out. In this situation, just come out there and just get some of the paint that's maybe stuck at the end be done. Now let's talk about that the paint can is actually empty. What we'd like you guys to do to ensure we're not having any graffiti problems in our park is that you're removing the cap and throwing this empty can in one garbage can and maybe your cap in another garbage can, or even at your house. But that'll really help out keep the beauty of the park and overall maintenance. This lined up with the pitcher's mound. You can take some sort of device. In this situation, I'm going to use a little peg that will most likely be found inside of the storage shed. You can use anything. You can use a finger. And what we're doing is we're just basically outlining the box. And I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to make sure that it lines up with the pitcher's mound as best as I possibly can. Okay, now we take this out of the way. We no longer need this. Set it to the side. Situation, we're going to be running it along the first baseline. So as you see, as the cable runs right along the edge of home plate. He's going to be extending the cable out with his hand. He's not just pulling on it because we don't want to move this spot right here. So he's going to go out and he's going to stretch it all the way down towards the foul pole line. In a normal game, we will already have lines down there really, so what you're doing is just stretching it out towards where the line at the grass meets. To do next is to make our baselines. In this situation right here, we're going to do our first baseline. We're not going to demonstrate the third baseline because it's going to be the exact same. It's just going to be the opposite side of the field. So in this situation, what I want to do is make our liner and bring it up all the way to where the batter's box begins or ends, depending on your perspective. And this is where we're going to start it. We line up with the cable that we've already laid out towards the foul pole line, which crosses over first base, and we just start painting with a general walk such as this. What happens periodically throughout like a Saturday where we have multiple games is the lines tend to get repainted every single game. One thing we'd like to see is that if the lines are in an adequate state of repair, we don't really need to repaint those lines. Perhaps all we need to do is just do some basic spot checking or spot painting on the lines as they currently exist. The purpose of the line is only to give the umpire an idea about where a foul ball might be on the field. So we don't need these to be absolutely perfect.